Okay, I'm back. Do you have any, did you have to sign a contract of any kind when you moved in there? Or any?
Yes, originally, yeah, we did.
Do you have a copy of it anywhere?
You have to have it somewhere. I have to go and look at all my emails.
Okay. Also, so you primarily paid rent?
Yeah.
How did you pay it? Was it cash, check, card?
It was at first with, well, it was at first with cash, and then we did something different, and then the latter half it was cash. But also, in terms of the contract, it was first month to month,
Mm-hmm.
and then afterwards he had me sign a year lease.
Well, yeah, which he couldn't enforce because when he tried getting me on it, one of the text messages was so you're basically breaking the lease. Alan isn't coming back. I said, no, why would he? And he said, well, then, so you're basically breaking the lease. I said, no, you broke the lease when you got everybody evicted. And he never responded, never said a word about it after that.
So, regarding the eviction, so we as in all of us, is there a way we can actually prove that he was pocketing his money and not paying the rent?
Well,
because I would have. Okay.
I paid the rent the entire time up until, was it January?
Of this year?
Mm-hmm. And then the first one he paid cash, but then I stopped it. And so then I started paying it. He would put the money in the account, and then I would pay it through the same thing, through Facebook, whatever. And that's what I ended up paying most of the time, was through that. And that is always records in the house. And as far as
Did you have to pay? Did you as mom pay, like security deposit, anything like that?
Yeah, I've got to find that because I know that all that's in there. Let me see, maybe he sent it through.
And what did you pay that through?
Oh, I always paid it through that.
The Facebook thing?
The Facebook thing, yeah. Because he tried to send me different stuff, and then, yeah, see, I have them all there. That was including utilities one time, 1,052. Let me see if I can find. Way back there. I have there they are. Yeah, so utilities used to be like that, 186. All of a sudden, they
So, so you were the primary on paying the rent then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So did Alex pay anything in the rent, just once or twice?
He did it in January, February,
Just
March, April, May, yeah.
so these first 5 months of this year?
Months, yeah.
Okay.
And it was mostly, yeah, he did cash until what was like, oh, because he never gave you a receipt, did he?
There are probably a couple of receipts, but again, I don't.
It's probably in the house.
That gone, yeah. And then the 290 for utilities, was that also with cash?
It was like everything together, the 1,000.
The last one in May, I know that we paid with, my daughter-in-law went over there and gave him a check. because I told Alice, no, you can't do, so May 6th, my daughter-in-law gave them a check, and then I paid the utilities through here.
That was the last
That was the last one, that was May 6th. I paid that for utilities.
and that was through Facebook.
Mhm.
And what was the last rent that you paid?
That I paid probably either December or January. Let me see if I can find it in here. And back in May, he was already saying, I can call you a bit later, dealing with the bitchy court clerks at the moment. Those girls, every time they see him coming in the door, they
Mhm.
run. They don't want to deal with him. It's like, oh my God. I don't know how anybody can live their life doing that. March. Yeah, well, it's hard to say because I've got it, I mean, I paid these, but like that one I paid in March.
Of this year?
Yeah, because I just had Alex put the money, send me the money, and I went ahead and paid it like this.
You remember what day that was?
Yeah, this was March 1st. Let's see if that's paid in, so he decided that. April, I think you paid him cash.
Okay.
So, yeah, I came along with, this is what, that's what he had sent.
Where does he get that from? So what does that say? Depreciate gross depreciation?
Yeah, I think this one had to do with, this was the, what was it? I mean, look at the stuff he wrote. He would write a book. Every time you get a message from him, it's like, I don't have time for this. Oh, because the lawnmower that he claims that Alex ran over. Automower, knocked over doing something, I can't recall. Ignore the fan on the sheet. See, here he says, ignore the fan on the sheet. This is before he started.
Mm-hmm.
Total amount of the claim for the lawnmower is $27.46, but that does not include depreciation, which would lower the amount to $22.65.
I don't even know how, like, how do you determine the value of a lawnmower? Like, you would have to,
I mean,
wouldn't you have to, like, take it to, like, a lawnmower shop for them to figure out how much
You
they
would
get
think.
selling it? Like, man.
he
all right.
needs to work. That's why the attorneys don't want to take this case. You guys won't want to take this.
So none of the attorneys at the court, have you called around and tried to get some?
Yeah, well, because we were trying to get an attorney for him.
Yeah, just so he could get his property back.
Yeah, but it's through the courts and it's free for him.
Right.
But, and he's on the list, and every time I call, they go, yeah, it's still pending, but there hasn't been anybody that's taken the case yet.
I wouldn't rely on Johnson County to run a lemonade stand.
I'm telling you. So I'm looking to hire an attorney. But I got 2 months because our court date is August 14th. But what they told me to do now, I think I wrote it up here. So I'm going to file a motion on his case, on his
On Lonnie's
on
against
Lonnie's
you?
case. No, on the only thing he's got against me is that no, he doesn't. He actually has one against Alex because when his brother went to supposedly cause him bodily harm, he didn't touch him.
Oh, man. Yeah.
So, but then I got one on him because he kept harassing me, so I was like, leave me alone, dude, because this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Every day, I mean, look at, these are all text messages and calls. So the one that I showed you before, yeah. So they told me that I need to file a motion with his case, his eviction case. as interest, third-party interest, to
Right.
retrieve Alex's belongings. So
Okay.
that's what they said, the first thing I need to do is do this, and then,
Okay.
depending on how far that goes, but they already sent me the paperwork to do that.
Okay.
So that's via email, so I'm gonna do that.
So then
today.
you will,
I want to file a motion with his,
to get Alex's stuff back from the house,
Right.
from, and then the motion's going to be for the actual owner in Overland Park.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Now it's making sense to me because
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah, no, Lonnie's not gonna even pay attention.
yeah, because I can tell you right now, if I go over there, he's going to say no, and then
Yeah.
if I go the deprivation of property route, which that's what it sounds like it is, he's going to just deny everything. Oh, he left it, and no, he abandoned it, he left it, and then it's
Yeah.
your word versus his, and
Yeah.
I'm just in the middle, like
Yeah.
I can't be everywhere at once. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
what Officer Hofer
But at
told you
least-
about getting an attorney.
Well,
He's
we're hoping
right.
that that'll stop him from doing anything to his property. You know
Yeah,
what
because I mean now you're laying claim and saying it was left behind, and
Exactly.
you got a report and all. That's fine. Okay, I can follow that.
So that he knows.
But I had to get the whole backstory. That's why I was asking all the questions I was
Yeah, no,
asking,
that's
just because.
fine. And that's why, like, when we got this, I was like, well, and what he did, sneaky little, and that's why they even said that according, he's really sneaky. According to-
Mom, you're allowed to curse right now. I think it's okay.
No, that's all right.
1621.
When I went back to
1621.
Can I have the next case number, please?
Your case number is 1822-1822.
10-4, thank you.
when I went to
Sorry.
print this thing, I'm sorry.
No, you were
When I went
completely
to print
fine.
This thing, he somehow deleted it. The actual attachment that had the letter he had written or
Yeah.
whatever, that he was gonna dispose of it. So I was only able to get this that showed this. So at least we knew, but we haven't received any other documents from him, so I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds, yeah. I mean, now that you moved out, as far as the lawsuit over here, both
Oh,
these are
yes,
for you.
thank
Your attorney will need that. As far as the lawsuit against you, him, for late rent or whatever,
There isn't any.
yeah, I don't know really what
Ours
that's
is
about.
not. He wasn't
Yeah.
even on it, which I gotta find the lease that he signed.
But technically, I mean, if he's suing you for failure to pay rent or
No.
breach of contract or whatever, he's going to have to produce that in court.
Yeah, no, but he's
'Cause
not
he-
suing us for that, because he can't.
Right, because he probably doesn't even have a lease, does he?
So, what he's suing is for Alex sending his brother out. He's suing him for that.
What was he saying,
He's
like
got
mental
a-
damages or something?
No, he's doing, bodily something. He's afraid Alex is gonna send him again.
What? So did he get like a restraining order or
Yes,
anything?
well, that's what, yeah. But we went to court today, and it was, the judge apparently,
He just toss it like this is
no, the
stupid?
judge, he didn't toss it, it wasn't, the original judge retired last week.
Right.
So there was a pro tem judge,
Mm-hmm.
and he can't do that. He couldn't do it today. So we had three choices. Either, you can dismiss it, or you could take it to mediation or take it to trial, which is in 2 months. So it's like, fine, we'll take it to trial.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, if his brother just went over there to try to get his stuff and like nobody got threatened, yeah, no, that's
No, nobody else.
have fun proving
But,
that.
but he was suing him. He wasn't even there, and he spoke to me.
Mm-hmm.
He spoke to me. I called my son.
And
told him
what's he
go
trying
get
to
it,
say? He
and
gave the orders to have.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
please.
telling you, it's beyond
That's
moron.
Calling 1622, you copy a
That's
welfare check.
litigation. What was it?
Go ahead.
Some of the petition.
In the area of 135th and I-35, 175 and I-35, a white male or Asian male, black hair, carrying a brown bag. RP requesting someone to check on him. Thought
Where is it? Is this it?
there's
Oh, yeah.
something wrong with him.
Where it says that.
10-4 from Bonnie and Center.
yeah.
1228 hours.
Because I can't remember what it's called. And it's right here. Well, I don't know where I put it. But it's among all these. You'll get to me someday, I'm sure. Oh, there it is. Protection order. That's what that was. And he put it on Alex. And he names his brother, but he does it. He knows what he's doing. When we were in court, he didn't want me to be any part of it. The town judge, she doesn't even live here. And then
That doesn't mean
Doesn't
anything.
matter.
That doesn't matter, dude. You can have it however you want go with you.
And then I was talking to the lady that sits next to him.
He was evicted on me. Yeah, you were evicted too, dude. Like
He wasn't
what?
evicted. He wasn't. Alex was not evicted.
I'm still okay. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. So, he was the guy that was supposed to be paying the rent for everybody, and Alex was just giving him money for his share of the
Right,
rent.
his share of the rent.
And he couldn't even do that, and he ended up getting all of them evicted, including
16.2,
himself.
They're going to be closer to McDonald's and Scooter or something.
And I guess it's all just a big misunderstanding, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's what he said in the text.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just a
Something like that.
misunderstanding. I don't know how it was a misunderstanding, and you get not only do you get evicted, but you it's immediate.
Please.
You don't get evicted immediately.
No, that's like 3-4 months of no
And
payment.
that's what the big guy told me, that the policeman.
Yeah, no,
He told
that's
me, no, he got his original notice in April. He never told them.
what's he doing with the money?
Oh, buying all those gadgets, it cost him thousands and thousands.
Like the mower and.
Yeah.
I wonder what the rent on the whole townhouse is.
Yeah, I was wondering that too, looking at that. I'm like, wonder how much that
Because I'm
is.
betting it can't be but like 15 or 1600.
Yeah, it can't be, yeah. Especially
So if he's-
splitting it with 4 people.
If it's getting split with 4 people and assuming they're all paying $750, he's pocketing a decent amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean that's just conjecture, as they would say in court, because I don't have a receipt in front of me. But still, the
Yeah.
point remains, like at one point he had 4 people living there, including himself and his other roommate.
Yeah, all the roommates.
And man.
He's just a trick.
Like normally when you have a incident like this where somebody couldn't pay the rent, there's normally a reason for it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, but there's normally a reason for it.
Yeah.
And with this, it was just interesting to me because it's like for the longest time, it seemed like everything was fine, and then
Yeah,
all of a sudden it just,
because he started getting caught.
yeah.
Because this all started, and now I realized, oh, he had already gotten the notice of eviction when I questioned him about why is the utilities going up so high.
Yeah, because he wasn't paying them.
And he was getting all pissy at me.
Because he wasn't paying them. And then they were getting higher and higher with the interest.
And so I paid him.
So that means in reality, he probably hadn't been paying utilities since it was like 1 something, 2 something.
Probably.
And really, even for his share of utilities, it'd be $290. That would have to be utilities monthly. They're like
That's what I'm saying. When his utilities were
like
$600.
600. Yeah. So that means, yeah.
So I'm the one that was paying all along. I paid for all that. And I did it just because
Yeah, your son's there.
I have to take care of him. And I was too
Conjectural,
far to had I lived nearby, he would have been out of there a long time ago.
conjectural manipulation.
But, you know, and with people like Alex, you have to not do things too quickly because adjustment takes a while. So
Yeah.
even though I wanted to move him out of there earlier, he was not. He would freak out because he was again.
Has this happened to him before?
No, not this, but he's moved around a lot. So now it's like, well, he didn't want to be. He came here. The reason he came here was to help his brother out with family stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My grandson had a 14-year-old grandson had a heart attack a year and a half ago. So that's how he ended up here, and then he wanted to stay.
Is he living with his brother?
No, we're renting a place over here.
Oh, yeah, you told me
Yeah.
about that.
No, his brother lives in Olathe, but he's got 4
You don't want to go
kids.
live with your mom in Florida, where the weather's nice and people
Yeah.
carry guns and.
We're talking about
actually,
it.
you know, that's actually true. That like people, a lot of people carry guns here, so that's actually it's a.
Oh, they do down there more.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
think it's something here? You go down there, it's nothing to go to a Publix and see a guy carrying a pistol.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean,
I don't don't care. I don't mind it. I'm not going to do anything stupid.
Right.
I mean that's true because I have most of my family lives down in Lower Florida.
Yeah.
Like Fort Lauderdale, like Tampa down.
Yeah.
Like I have a lot of cousins down there, and like even in like rural Miami, like when.
Yeah, we lived there for a little bit.
You didn't like it? Too many people is what I've noticed about just that.
It's a melting pot of everything.
Well, the Miami Metro is just full of just too many damn people there.
Terrible.
It's once you get outside of Miami, like Homestead's not so bad, but Homestead's kind of ran down now.
Yeah.
Fort Myers used to be nice, but apparently that's like homeless town USA now.
It's gotten pretty bad.
I'm convinced.
I live in Pensacola, so
Yeah.
everybody's migrating to Pensacola now.
It seems like people just migrate all over Florida. Like for 10 or 20 years, this town will be really nice, and it gets really bad. And then people move, and they wear that one out, and they move. So Tampa used to be, it still is kind of bad, but it used to be really bad. And I'm convinced they took all their homeless people and bought them bus tickets and sent them to Fort Myers because
That makes sense.
I went to Fort Myers before it had a hurricane. Oh, first went there 5 years ago. It was nice. Went there before the hurricane. It was starting to get bad. Went there after the hurricane. Was way worse.
Oh, yeah.
So it's, yeah, I don't know what happened to that region, but it's
We
bad.
just had a pretty bad storm. It's funny because I left last night. I left yesterday. My flight left at 3 yesterday because it's...
Oh, you didn't want to drive? You didn't want to do that 18-hour drive?
No. But the funny part is his brother and his family are at my house. They're on vacation. And I left yesterday at the week. And I got here, and he's house sitting. He's actually at my other son's house right now.
So he's getting a vacation out of it, but he's keeping people from breaking in.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's a dog and 2 cats in there, so.
So do you live in the city of Pensacola or outside of it?
I live in a little town called Perdido Key. I don't know if you've heard of Perdido Key.
Yep.
So I live in Perdido Key.
Okay. That's still Escambia County.
Yeah.
One of the last places where they have the people in jail picking up trash in orange jumpsuits on the beach. Yeah.
They still do. You see them out there all the time with their orange or whatever.
Last time I saw them was when I was on vacation. It was orange and white stripes that they're wearing. Yeah. But you know what's funny? They choose to do that. That's not like it's, the old days where they had to go out there or else they'd get more time. They choose to do that.
So they can get out.
Yeah, which is funny because long time ago, you used to see a lot more people cutting grass and stuff on the highways, and they stopped doing it because, some lawyers said, oh, that's forced labor. No, they chose to do that, but whatever. If you want to sit inside for 24 hours in air conditioning with guys that braid hair and stuff, that's fine. I'd rather be outside cutting grass, getting away from that. But yeah, that's all those guys you see doing that, they choose to do that.
Yeah, that's really good. I mean,
do you want to sit inside and just be mad or go outside? But yeah, yeah, Pensacola's not bad. For Mobile's terrible. That area is terrible, and you got to drive through like the worst of the worst getting to Pensacola. And it's funny, like when you
first moved there, we stayed with some friends that live in Mobile, downtown Mobile, but they're higher society people. They live in one of those houses that are historical, whatever. And so we would stay there, but I remember when we drove through Mobile, going to visit them, I thought I was in the ghetto.
It's because you are. It's because you are.
The whole city's a ghetto.
That's like Birmingham. I mean, I've driven through there a few times, and very few times have I driven on the highway and actually been scared. And that was one of them because just the way people drive and speed like crazy.
It's crazy there.
Now, once you get outside of the city, it's fine. But Mobile's the same way. Once you get out of Mobile, and then it's.
Fairhope and Daphne, all that area there.
Yeah, those are nice. But then, you get down to Orange Beach and Gulf Shores. It's like it's only nice because it's tourists. Nobody really lives there.
No.
Nobody really lives in Orange Beach or Gulf Shores.
Yeah, no, not really. I mean, it's getting packed though. It's getting so packed.
What, people moving?
Yeah, everywhere, especially Orange Beach. They're building and building.
I would say that's all those people from New York that lived through all the BS, and then only when they had to get vaccinated or lose their job, then they decided, oh, I'll put my foot down now.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you lived in a state with a super high tax rate, terrible gun laws.
Yeah.
And all of that didn't matter to you. It was only when they wanted to make you get the vaccine to keep your job. That's when you put your foot down. You should have moved 20 years ago. Why did you? But yeah, I guess better late than never. But yeah, that's where. So all the New York and New Jersey people, they either moved to Florida or Alabama, and then all the California people all either moved to Texas, Arizona.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Texas, Arizona, Oklahoma, or Tennessee for some reason.
Yeah.
For some reason, they all want to live in Nashville. I mean, it's better than California, but
He lived in California for many years. He grew up in California
We lived.
until high school.
but you wouldn't want to live there now.
I don't want to live there now.
No.
I loved it while I was there, but I always lived in nice areas close to the beach.
Well, the weather's nice. It is. I mean, it is a pretty state, but
But it's even my brother.
I couldn't. It's too
My
expensive.
brother's in the industry. He lives in L.A. And, he was a diehard Los Angelian or whatever you want to call him, and he would never leave and all that. And now he's...
Yeah, he will. It'll get bad enough.
He's like, yeah. He's
When-
out of a job, actually, now. He's in the industry.
You're out of a job, or the fact that you just get tired of homeless people being everywhere.
Yeah.
So San Francisco's like...
In the industry, there's all sorts of strikes going on. And even in the movie industry and TV industry, they're sending everything overseas now because they're cheaper.
Yeah.
And my brother used to make a ton of money, and he's an editor.
Well, he can go do that for Netflix for somebody now, and I don't think Netflix is based out of California. I think aren't they
Atlanta, maybe.
Georgia's? Yeah.
Yeah.
So he can go do that there.
Yeah, I told him, I said, go to Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta's booming with that industry.
Yeah.
But
Just don't live in Atlanta because you'll probably get robbed. But yeah.
Atlanta's awful, and the traffic in Atlanta, that's worse than L.A.
Yeah, I don't understand how. There's literally nothing there for it to be like that. Like with LA, at least you have like ports and stuff like that. You don't have anything in Atlanta except a man-made fake cultural city in the middle.
It's an awful city.
Well, that's like Washington D.C. That's a fake city. There's no industry in Washington D.C. There's nothing there that. And for them to have the traffic that they have, other than government jobs and stuff, that city offers nothing. It's when you go there, it is the worst traffic you'll see outside of Atlanta. Probably some of the worst food, just because. What are they known for?
Yeah.
They're not known for anything. I mean, Washington D.C. food is basically just Baltimore food, which is just boiled shrimp and grilled chicken.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not.
Which is that,
It's not bad, but there's not much to it.
Food.
Well, yeah, because you have all the Italian food and immigrants and all that bring the food with them. You don't have that in Washington, D.C.
Italian side of the city, or the Polish side of the city.
You have enough food to choose from, but when you go to Washington, D.C., there's literally nothing there to eat except
that makes sense. I never thought about it that way.
some famous restaurant that all the crooked politicians would go eat roast at.
It's not even a city. It's an antique.
It's a territory.
But Chicago. I have some family down there. Too, and you go in the suburbs. And it's quiet, but it's still it's like whatever. But then you go in the city. It's like,
all you gotta do is turn on the news to see Chicago on TV. Why? I wish you luck with this.
Well, thanks. So what's the next step with you guys? You do anything or?
Calling 1622.
I mean, at the very minimum, we'd reach out to him, and then of course he would.
Oh, you're gonna reach out to the owner, right? Not to him.
Well, yeah, I'll definitely reach out to the owner and see what's going on. Because I have to verify. I mean, at this point, I'm interested. It'll be ready for you to pick up in couple days.
Okay.
If you're going to get an attorney, just have them pay for it.
Okay.
I think it's like $4 or $5, but yeah, I mean, it sounds like this Lonnie guy's had things like this going on for a while. So the other two roommates, they got evicted.
No, the other two left before that happened. So I don't know if they got a whiff of it or what. Because that makes me wonder now.
You could have
he got the eviction in April.
You could have your attorney request a records or open records for everything going on with him, because
The renters and.
I'm not telling you what to do. I don't know what your
No,
attorney
I know.
will or will not do, but he could potentially reach out to the other renters because I don't
Yeah.
know. It wouldn't hurt.
Something happened there.
Yeah, because
know they were using him.
I remember there was previous cases filed there, but I don't remember for what. But I remember one of the things being cameras in the house, which that to me was really.
Isn't that weird?
But of course, at the end of the day, I'm sure all he would have to say is he agreed to it by living there. Or
Yeah,
he
right.
filled out a contract of some type, which had it here, which
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. That's unfortunate. You have to deal with that.
We just want his stuff out. And seeing Lonnie in jail someday, that would be
Oh
fun.
well.
The girls at the courts, because we were talking to them, how does this guy get away with it for so long? I don't believe that. And she said, well, there's so many that the courts have to take it slow to be
Yeah,
able
well,
to catch it.
these are civil in nature, and that takes a while because you got to remember
Yeah,
the civil court and the criminal court are different.
Yeah.
Criminal typically is quicker, and civil court is typically slower because it's not just you trying to get your son's stuff back. It's people suing, the city of Olathe because their sidewalk had a crack in it and they
Right.
fell, or I'm going to sue my neighbor because his tree branches keep falling in my yard,
Yeah.
or my neighbor's
Yeah,
dog
something like
bit
that.
my dog, and
yeah. all
that
like
stuff takes
Yeah, I
time.
get it. But they're also trying to accumulate enough on Lonnie because he's so. So she said, but when it happens, you're going to want to stand in line because there's so many people that are out together.
I will have to look into this. I haven't even begun to see half of it.
Yeah, that should be interesting.
Well, good luck.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.